Vitality is our ability to have spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical bliss. Some call it paradise. We call it a game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what we talking about is why Black women say they need high value men. You hear it all over social media, these so-called bad bees and baddies and boss chicks and all that type of stuff are always talking about what type of money a man needs to earn. And that they're saying it's because of their standards and who they are as women, and they're successful, so they're not trying to date down and they're not trying to settle, yada, yada, yada. But it's mostly cap. Like 95% of that is cap about what kind of success they have and what kind of money they have. A lot of women are online capping and lying about what they have and what they can do and what they're worth and all that type of stuff, because I have not quite a video. I'm not going to show the video, but I am going to share my screen and share the article with you guys. And it's just to give you a day in the life of a chicken head. So I'm going to share my screen real quick, and then we're going to come back and cook. Okay. That's why I don't have friends groups. Friends filmed arguing when they get a $2,500 bill at a restaurant. You heard that right. A TikToker's video that I'm not going to play because it's really just chicken heads chirping and you can't really make it out. But anyway, a TikToker's video showing her group of friends arguing at a restaurant after they received their $2,500 bill went viral with more than 4.2 million views. In the video, Cookie the Boss, that's the little handle, shows the aftermath of her friends receiving their check for the night, prompting a general panic. When the tab comes back $2,500 and people get rowdy because they broke, the text overlay reads. In the video, the friends yell over one another. At least one of the friends is confused by the group's reaction, said, "We have money. Why are we arguing?" She questions the group. Many viewers resonated with the friend who questioned the group. If the "we have money" girl is speaking for herself, she's ready to pay her part and leave. I felt that. One of the top comments on the video read, "The girl asking why are we arguing? We have money. I like her. She's not doing too much." Another said, some said that they would have paid for what they ordered and their share of the gratuity before leaving. "I would have paid my portion and left. Not about to have me in jail. Pay for what I ate and leave," another commenter wrote. Others suggested pulling the server to the side. "Definitely pull the waitress to the side and hand her my money. And that's when I'm pulling the server to the side, paying for my meal and a heavy tip, and immediately call my mama." Others gave advice regarding dining in large groups. Say, "Young folk, don't go out or take trips with a bunch of people. Everybody don't have the finances or class. Also, when you have large parties. That's why I don't have friends groups. It's too messy. This is why I stopped doing this. People want to get crazy on someone else's dime." And others suggested holding the friends who made expensive orders more accountable. "Baby, y'all better see who ordered the most expensive dinner." So I just wanted to really quickly, like I said, I didn't play the video just because it's a bunch of noise and a bunch of squawking. But these are, I'll go ahead and put the link to that article in the description box in case you want to look at the video for yourself. But it's a bunch of so-called baddies, these young little bad chicks that can't cobble together between them $2,500 measly dollars. Yet, and I'm saying measly because they didn't think too much of it to make the bill $2,500. Where did you go and how much food did you really eat or not eat? Just ordered it to rack up a $2,500 bill, and how many of you were there? Here's the thing. These are the chicks that sat in a restaurant and ran up a $2,500 tab and then couldn't cobble it together between all of them. Whether it was 5 people, 10 people, 6 people, 8 people, y'all went to a restaurant, y'all planned it, went to a restaurant together, sat down, supposedly did not ask any questions about who had what money and how they was going to pay for it, because these women be capping even with each other about what kind of money they got and what kind of money they don't got and all of this type of stuff. Oh yeah, girl, oh, live it up, girl. You know what I'm saying? We bosses, we bad, you know, and all that type of stuff, and don't have any money. Okay? Broke is a joke. Pockets on rabbit ears out here. Okay? Fake Coach purse on rabbit ears. Okay? Don't got money to first, but sit somewhere trying to be, I don't know what restaurant they were in, but sit somewhere and try to go to a restaurant and act like they living their best life. They're going to these places so that they can post it on Instagram, so they can post pictures on Facebook and all of this other type of stuff, to act as if they are really going places and doing things and living a life like they got money like that. And they do not. Okay? So couldn't cobble together $2,500 between them. These are the same chicks that's quick to call a man a bum if he doesn't make six figures, or if he doesn't live in a certain area, or he doesn't drive a certain car, or he don't live in a certain type of house and wear certain types of clothes, this, that, and the third. These are these chicks that are online talking about how successful Black women are and what kind of businesses they got. But y'all went somewhere and did not have $2,500 between you. And if you knew you didn't have $2,500 between you, why did you go somewhere and run up a tab for that amount of money? You think them restaurant people about to let you go without paying that tab? You will be in handcuffs before the night is over. Okay? Post that on your Instagram. Anyway, these are the same women that would not consider settling down with a blue collar man or an average worker, meanwhile running up tabs they can't pay. Okay, this is indicative of how these kinds of women, these modern women, these young baddies use other people. It's guaranteed that they thought that the other girls in the group would just cover it. If I don't got all the money, then I know that one over there, she got money and she'll just pay. Or these two really got the money, so really we eating off of their dime and they'll pay. We don't have the money in our little cash apps and all that type of stuff. You know, you can share through Quick Pay or Zelle or something like that, but then they require you to have money. All right. These are the chicks that are entitled. They are used to somebody paying their way, but this time it didn't actually happen. And you know that they used to somebody else paying their way, because people who work for their money, people who actually earn their money, people who actually have money in their pocket, whether it be a little or a lot, are not reckless with where they go and how they spend it. They are aware of what money they have, where they can go, how much they can spend, and how much they had better not touch. And this goes for whether you got a lot of money, a little money, you somewhere in the middle, or whatever the case may be. This goes for everybody. I know exactly what restaurant I can go to and which one. No, don't go over there. Call yourself gonna just order what's on the menu. You better count that. How much is that dish? That's a $45 dish. Mm-hmm. And you want an appetizer, and you want the dessert, and you want, these drinks are not free refill. You realize that, don't you? You ordered 4 of them. You realize they just not free refilling it. This is not McDonald's. And I don't even know if McDonald's do free refills. Okay? This not IHOP with glasses of water. Okay? They'll just come give you that little tap water they done ran back there. They don't care how many glasses of it you drink. Okay? So people who actually earn money, people who actually work for money, and not expecting people to just give them money just because they halfway cute and all of this type of foolishness, they don't go places and run up tabs that they can't pay, that they know full well they can't pay. I don't care if it's with a group or not. They make it real clear. I only got X amount and I'm only willing to spend X amount. So if it go over that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to pay my amount and leave. Okay? Wouldn't be that reckless if you earn your own money. Wouldn't be that reckless if you counted your own money, right? So this is really a message. The reason why I'm really bringing this up is this is a message to the average women. This is the truth of the life of these bad bees. that's all on Instagram acting like they living a life they don't live. Stop being jealous of these women. These women do not have anything. These women do not do anything. These women do not have anything going for them. They live empty, unfulfilled, broke little lives. And they get online and talk about, yeah, he got to make $250,000 a year. He got to make $1 million a year and all this stupid stuff like children. Okay? These people do not make good decisions with their life. Even something so simple as what restaurant we going to go to and how much money we going to spend while we there. You go out with a budget, especially when you don't got no money. And even if you were wealthy, you still be mindful of what you spent. Because that's just makes sense. I know what I spent. Now, I may be able to afford to go wherever I want to go, but I still know what I spent. I know if I drop 3 stacks on dinner because I took the team out, I took this department that we work in or whatever, we took them out to a business dinner, a little function, and it was 10 of us. It was 15 of us, whatever. And we went to, a mid-tier restaurant, not the highest restaurant, but certainly not a fast food place or anything like that. And we spent a little money. I know I can drop 3 and not sweat it. I know I can drop 4 and not sweat it. But I still know what I dropped. I'm not irresponsible about that. That's just irresponsibility. That's just not making good decisions. You don't know what's going on with your own pocket. These are the types of women that live in excess. They live well above their means. They don't barely got nothing. You know what I'm saying? They, like I said, they live above their means. They don't really got nothing. They begging and borrowing and pleading, robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is the life that they live, but they don't tell nobody that. They portray on social media that they got this money and this dude paying for this and this dude paying for that. But really, they be lying about this stuff. They arguing in that restaurant because they trying to figure out how to get out of there because they don't have that money. And these are predicaments that these women typically find themselves in because they don't think. Okay? They expect to be bailed out and saved like children. They want a man to make this exorbitant amount of money because in their mind, this is how much money I'm going to need because I recklessly spend money. I don't know how money is made. I don't understand the value of it, but I just want somebody to be able to fund the stuff that I think because I'm going to go out and shop recklessly. I'm not even going to look at the price tags and stuff like that. Because I think that's living, I think that's balling. I think that that's living like a boss on somebody else's dime. You can't be a boss on somebody else's dime. And you wouldn't be so quick to spend your own dimes if you were making them yourself. Right? So she's not talking about, I need a man to make $100,000 because she's such a stellar, awesome woman. And this is the type of man that she's fit for. A lot of these chicks that say that couldn't stand that man. If he came along, a man making $500,000, $250,000, $1 million a year, let's just say that she can't stand that guy. She can't tolerate being in the same room with that guy. Because that man, in order to be that man, all he got is discipline. All he got is order. That's all he got. All he got is a structure. That's all he got. And all she got is chaos. And she don't want to bend to that wheel. She don't want to do that. She just want a man that's going to spend on her. That's all she's thinking about. But she's not thinking about what it actually takes to be in the presence of that man consistently. Because men like that get disgusted real quick of women who spend money recklessly. Because the first thing he's thinking is, you're not going to run through my money. You're not going to run through my money like you ain't got no sense. I worked too hard for it. I've done too much. I've pulled it out of the mud. You're not going to destroy it. I'm not going to let you. No. Right? These women live in fantasy worlds and delusions. And I would urge the average good woman to stop trying to follow up behind them. These women don't have fulfillment in their lives. They don't have any truth in their lives. She lives in a delusion and a fantasy that she don't even believe, but that she perpetrates to you and the world. Okay? So before we sign off, I want everybody to go into the description box and click the link for the petition that we have against Black Lives Matter organization for a misappropriation of donated funds. I want everybody to sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.